Well, hi there everyone and welcome back to Infinity, where we are stood here in our little, shall we call it the factory? I'm going to call it the factory. The sort of factory. What has been going on? Well, ooh, it is night time. Can we go out? Are there monsters about? I don't think there are. If we pop out here, there's a zombie. Don't want anything that's going to blow up. You can see that the windmill has stopped working. It was working literally 3 seconds ago. I'm going back indoors until morning, and it was popping out a decent amount of energy. I imagine that's dropping now. That has dropped to nothing. So we're not really in the windiest location. It perhaps isn't the best. These still have a decent amount of power in them actually, by looks of it, and are still running off the power which they had. It's going through some copper now. I've also set this up. This is just running through all those tiny piles of silver dust which were in there. There is purified crushed copper ore, which is probably not being told to go into there, but I'll sort all those out later. For we have other plans for today, and the plan is, well, I'm getting bored of sort of running around like this, getting tired. I'm up here, I'm down there in the town, I'm up here again. I want a way to do this easily. And the way to do this easily is jetpacks. So we have many types of jetpacks, and most of the jetpacks are the simply jetpacks ones, which are very good, I must admit. I do like them. However, I'm going to try and do as much industrial craft as possible this series, so we have this. This is the electric jetpack. So that's what we're going to be making. They are better than these in that I have got bat boxes and all the industrial craft charging stuff, and I don't have any of the redstone flux charging stuff, which is down there, which is what the Simply Jetpacks stuff uses. So the electric jetpack, it is quite easy. It is a bat box, an advanced circuit, and some glowstone dust and some iron item casings, and that is actually what I meant to do. I did mean to make a bat box before the start of this. RE batteries, tin cable, and wood. RE batteries being tin item casing and insulated tin cable, of course. So, do we have plenty of insulated tin cable. Do we have any RE batteries? No, we have some tin item casings, we have some tin plates. It won't take many seconds to whip together a few of those and just very quickly make this. So just knock out those. Do we have another hammer about anywhere? We don't. I know I should really be using the rolling machine. That's sort of what it's there for. That is not how you make a hammer, is it? Forge hammer. Forge hammer? I have completely forgotten the forge hammer. Yeah, of course it is that way. Yeah, it's not a very good use of my iron ingots, this. But that is by the by. I've probably got enough of those actually already. So, some of those. Some of those, and 3 of those to get my 3 of those. Then those just go across the middle with a little bit of wood, which I do have quite a bit of. There we go, 1 bat box. So the electric jetpack is just iron item casings. The advanced circuit is the most interesting. It needs a circuit for starters, which is all the insulated copper cable and all of that stuff. So do I have any insulators? I don't, but I do have plenty of basic cable. So 6 of those, with a couple. I'll need quite a few iron plates, so I might just as well bash a few out. With some iron plating, a couple of pieces of redstone. Lost me redstone. 2 pieces of redstone, some of those, gets us the basic one. The electric one, let's see if I can do this from memory. It needs lapis and glowstone. I think it actually needs glowstone in the corners. Glowstone, of course, we grabbed before. No, that's right. The advanced circuit. These are used to make all of the best machines, obviously. That's why they are advanced. Some iron item casings just to finish off, just 4. So 2 of those. In here with some of those gets us 4 of those. And that will get us, with 1 of those, that was probably at the top, 1 of those, and whatever else it was, glowstone dust. At the bottom we get us our electric jetpack, protection 8, durability that, and it can take 30k EU. These things, I don't know what these things store, 40k EU. We can pop that in and it's going to not get any charge until that windmill starts working again, which is a tiny little bit annoying. Okay, so it is still night. I just want to grab my glowstone dust, put that back in there. Put those back in there because soon we do actually want to start tidying this place up pretty darned severely, actually. So then, we have got our windmill on the top, actually. I am going to completely change my plans for this episode. Now, it is being a bit erratic, so I think we ought to really go for another source of power. I'm going to stick with the industrial craft powers. I was going to try and avoid these, but the power is annoying me just at the minute. Let's take a look at solar panels. Now sadly in this version we don't get the compact solar panels, we get the advanced solar panels. I prefer compact because they're more difficult to make. But anyway, your basic solar panel is right here. You need a couple of electric circuits, generator, glass and coal dust. The generator is of course the iron furnace or a stone furnace with a machine casing. So let's just whip one of those together. Ideally we want a couple. I think we can make a couple. Ideally we want a lot more than a couple actually. But a couple of basic machine phrases. There, basic machine casings. Some stone of the cobble variety. To make a furnace. Am I not having any more cobblestone on me? Grab some out of there. Just to make up one more. That is making smooth. That's making smooth stone? Wait, that is making smooth stone? That's making cobblestone. I'm just using the wrong stuff completely, aren't I? So there is my other furnace. And then we just need a couple more RE batteries. So we need another 1, 2, 3. We're going to be short by 1 item casing. No tin plates, so grab a forge hammer. Bop, bop. Put that in there. You have seen absolutely tons of these, but that's okay. 2 of those to get us 2 more item casings. Let's make up 2 generators. 2 generators. Then we need 4 electronic circuits. Do I have enough to make 4 electronic circuits? I don't know what I'm trying to do there, I really don't. Right, let's make up all of those into insulated cable. We do just have enough, don't we, to make 4 circuits. So I just need 2 more pieces of iron bashed out. Grab me some iron. 1, 2. So those at the top and at the bottom. I need more iron bashed out. Those there and there gets us 2 electronic circuits. combined with 2 more of those. I'm going to leave that there where I can forget about it. Gets us 2 more electronic circuits. Now the next thing we need is some macerated coal, some coal dust. I need 6 pieces of that. Let's head on down to the macerator, which is fully powered. And the coal can macerate away. So it is daytime again, isn't it? Let's take another look at the windmill. Is it turning now? You see, now it is turning. Now it's turning, it is outputting 77 kilounits, which means it's outputting about 19 EU per tick. That is actually enough to run everything in there, which is the silly thing. It's just so erratic. I need to find a better place to put it really than up there. And you can see that this is charging up now. It's nearly up to fully charged. Right, how is my coal dust doing? Very, very, very slowly. It's doing very slowly because it's out of power. Is it out of power because one of these machines is running? It is. Let's just take those out for the minute. Take all of these out for the minute, so you don't have to run at all. Go away. Right, now you can run at full speed. The ore washing plant, it is great. It does suck the power out though. So there is my coal dust. I'm not going to grab it because it should all be ending up in there, which it is. Just wait for that last piece to do. Now these things aren't going to produce many EU per tick. They're going to output 1 EU per tick. Now that isn't even enough to, that's going to take 8. That's taking about 16 or something stupid, I think. So it's not going to run very much at all, but at least it'll be constant power, which is all I can really ask for at the minute. Those can go back in there to be worked through. My coal dust is taking a really long time to come through. I don't know why that's taking so long to come through. What do I have in here? I actually have a ton of sulfur. I was looking for that earlier. That's handy. I do need glass. I need 6 pieces of glass. So 3 can go there. And you can go back up there. There's number 5 and just 1 more to get number 6. 6 pieces of coal dust. So up to the workbench, pop those away. Now I always forget which way round these are. So we're going to go for that way to start with, and then change it when it's wrong. Like that, and there we have solar panels. So these are going to work all through the day whenever the sun is up. Now we can convert these into advanced solar panels. To do this we're going to need advanced circuits, irradiant reinforced plates. So we're going to need an iridium iron plate, are we? Yep, we are. So the iridium iron plate is not going to be that easy to get. We need advanced alloy and an iridium iron plate. So they are doable. They are in the realms of doable. They're just not that easy. They're certainly not going to be something we're going to do today. We're going to need a molecular transformer. So yeah, not in the realms of doing today. So for now, let's just go and pop these up here. Now we are completely out of this wire, and therefore this is going to take a turn for the messy. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab my jetpack, which should now be fully charged. It is, and you can see how that's going up now. Let's just check our armour. So we have 6.5 bits of armour. With this on, we have 3 and a bit bits of armour, so they're not very well protected, sadly. However, they do let you fly. And they do let you splat yourself very, very easily if you're not careful. You can put them on hover mode. I've forgotten how. I think it's hold down control or something whilst you're hovering. I'm not going to do that because I will switch fraps off and the recording will stop or something stupid. So let's just fly up here over this. I assume that won't hurt me if I hit it. So what are we outputting? 24 EU per tick at the minute, which is pretty good. And these things, it isn't building a buffer up actually, which is unfortunate. But let's just pop one of these on here, one of these on here. They can store 2 EU, they've got power, and they're outputting another 1 EU per tick. Now compared to the 24, obviously that's nothing, but it is a little bit more. Let's just see if this is changing it anyway quickly. Now it's outputting 23.5. So erratic. I could make another one of those, but then I'd probably want a bigger store anyway. So how are we doing in here? So that's really filling up now, and this should have constant power at the minute, which is brilliant, even though that might be running. So that is good. Right, let's head on out here one more time. Let's have a quick view from above of what's going on. So we have built the marketplace. Not a lot's going on down there. We have the inn. We have the railway station. Now the railway station I'm not so happy with. I'm going to make some big changes to that railway station. It's just not how I want it. It's a bit ugly. So that's something to bear in mind. I need to keep an eye on my jetpack actually. It's pretty well holding charge. So let's fly over here. Nothing's happened in this tower. Let's have a little quick fly. Just have a look round this hill, which we can see is actually pretty darned huge. I've built out to there at the minute. Obviously this ultimately is going to have to encompass this entire hill, go right round to the river, and that is going to be huge. And what am I going to put in all of this area? Well, if I'm going to put all my machines in that little building, not a lot. That's why I'm thinking that I really ought, oh, come down gently, to be working on this area where the rubber trees and my current tree farm are. Because what I'm thinking is that that is an ideal place, this big square here, up to where that mountain starts and out to the front, is a brilliant place to put a much larger and better factory with proper sorting rooms, machines and all that. Now the machines that I've got are actually down, they run underneath this path, they're about here. I think that's the roof of the machine room. I am probably going to keep those there and just have a stairwell going down into them and have my crafting area up at the top. That means I've got to clean this area up. Now for a start we have a ton of acacia wood here. That's not working because it doesn't have power, so I should have a single piece of that power cable about somewhere. If it's about somewhere, it's probably in there. The big advantage of having a proper factory is I can have proper sorting rooms as well. The sun is going down. There it is, the red net energy cable. I also want to grab the tree tap. Is the tree tap about? Oh, I did have a load of insulated cable. Tree tap. Tree tap. Anywhere a tree tap. No tree taps. That's fine, I can just really quickly, I don't really want to use oak. Let's just make up a ton of wood. Make up a couple of tree taps. Because I'm also going to take out all of those rubber trees, because they don't want to be there either. So that can go in for now, that will power that up. And these should now start coming down. He says, hopefully, it is powered now. It is powered. Right, what I'm going to do is run off, sleep. There we go, we're starting to chop it down, I think. Yeah, it's coming, it's just there's so many of them. I'm going to have a quick kip and see you, as always, in the morning. Okay then, it is the morning. I don't think a lot's happened there just yet. No, it hasn't. Let's get these rubber trees out. Oh, my little farm, look at that. You do just jump up really high with these jetpacks. So, just get the rubber out because it is very, very useful stuff. I think I've barely ever even used these rubber trees. I haven't even chopped the leaves off them, which makes me suspect I haven't used them. They seem to be pretty good though, they seem to be regrowing the rubber as fast as I can take it out. Right, down you come. And let's get a quick look at the lay of this area. I do so love having a jetpack. Why on earth had I not made one yet? That's all those. That's all those. That's all that. And that is that. I've picked up a sapling, which is good. It would be really, really bad if I didn't pick up any saplings at all. So what have I got? 4 rubber tree saplings from 6 trees. No, I have got 6 saplings back. That's actually really... Oh, I think I've got a 7th. I've got a 7th. I've got 8. You don't normally get a lot of saplings back from rubber trees, so I'm really happy with that, actually. Right, that is my cotton. They can come out now. Out you come. Plenty of cotton seeds, that's good. And the carrots. You are just not working very well at all, are you? Why are you working so badly? Let's get the wrench, take you out and put you back in again. The answer to all problems. It's a bit like resetting a computer to fix every problem it's ever developed. Where is my wrench? My wrench being my crescent hammer. And with this new factory I can have a dedicated tools chest, or maybe even something on the wall. Right, the harvester has ended up there. You go in there, you go in there. Now with a bit of luck you should just shear everything now, please. Oh, it is doing, because it's cut a hole in the bottom. Right, yeah, that's going to have to be taken out manually, isn't it? You can just come out, because I don't want you replanting things anyway. So this will take a while just to get down, so I'll just do that off camera, I think. So then what do we have? We have all of these gourd things. I suppose it's plenty of food. I'm not going to starve with these about. I'm also not going to be able to pick any of them up because I have a full inventory. Yeah, I can't be bothered to chuck most of that stuff. So this hill will need just levelling out slightly. And we're going to have to get... I have forgotten the name of... I'm going to go and check this to see how it's working. Just because I'm interested. It's now up to 27.5 EU per tick. It's just how it goes. What on earth did I just say I was going to do? I was going to go and find my turtle. Where is my turtle? That is an extractor, which I have made. That's the broken zombie spawner. I do have a leadstone energy cell. I didn't remember that. I don't know where my turtle is. How simply terrible. A survivalist generator. No, and no turtles. Well, I'll have to go find her and get her to chop down all those trees. She'll be just sat around at the base of a tree somewhere where I used her last. And that, guys, will be the end of this episode. I'm going to spend a bit of time levelling this out and laying out a few foundations. So thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope to see you once again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.